And then he says it just goes
No.
like that, and I was like, oh shit.
Did they walk off together or did they walk separate ways? No.
God.
No. Because I was sleeping next to the girl and she was just covered in. I just threw up all down her arm, all down here.
Oh,
she's like, that's
her.
a new dress. Get me down.
Oh god, we've hit a new low on this podcast, mate. We've hit episode 31 and we're googling what are we doing? Welcome back, guys, to Have a Seat podcast. This is episode 31 and we're back.
We are back. Finally.
We are back. We are sorry for the late upload. I've had the week. It's not even been a bad week. It's just been so busy.
It's just the same as every single week.
It's just the same as mental. Life is just mental at the moment, and hey, that's life. But at least I feel like if I wasn't busy, I'd be broke and be like, oh fuck, I ain't got anything to do.
Yeah, you got no
so
money.
you know what I mean? I'd just be playing COD all day.
Correct.
Which I have been doing anyway. I've been enjoying COD. Yeah, no. I've been streaming COD the last few days, and it's actually. This is the first COD I've got back into for ages.
Yeah.
I'm back in COD now.
You was that involved that you just didn't even recognise my comment again, but we'll ignore
Wait,
that.
You went in
well done for streaming.
when did you jump in?
I don't know. I joined and it said I just put finally I get to catch up on one of these because I've missed the last few.
And I didn't see
I
it.
put a love art as well. I even put a love art. And then you looked at the screen.
Don't say this.
You did. You looked at the screen again.
You said I did this last time.
And
I looked at the screen and just fucking ignored it. Nah, man. I don't ignore your comment. I don't.
Well, you did. I've watched you. I
It's
watched
hard
my
to read
comment
the
sit
chat.
there, and I watched you look at it, look away. Then the next comment come, and you had no issues reading that one. It's just mine personally.
It's hard to read comments because sometimes they just go so fast, or they stack up, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to read
So you know
comments.
the big red love art that I said. I scrolled through my phone and found the big red love art. I thought, let me send that one to my boy, just to let him know that I'm here with full love and support.
I didn't see you at all.
Yeah. Well, tell us about your COD stream anyway.
Someone.
Because I went straight off.
The retention on that dropped straight after,
Yeah.
mate.
Just went on
It
commenting.
was terrible.
Tried to delete my comment.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't got anything to say now. I'm just ashamed. But someone tricked me, though, because there's a guy called Byron in the chat.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
No, he is. There was a guy who commented the other day and said, like, whatever, said something. And I was like, is that my Byron?
My Byron.
Yeah. I said, is that my Byron? And he said, no. I was like, all right.
Oh, fair enough.
All right.
Just some random
Just
Byron.
some random American geezer. And I was just like, oh, okay. So, yeah, he tricked me, which was a bit annoying because I genuinely thought that was you and I was happy.
Fair enough. I'll let you off then. You just didn't trust any other Byron.
Yeah, that's it. I've got trust issues.
That's what it is, yeah.
With the
Yeah.
username Byron.
You clawed yourself back there calling me my Byron.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, comment of the week.
Yeah, let's do comment of the week.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to go first.
Nice
actually.
and early this time.
So obviously we had the story about the girl who showed me how to queef.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yes.
Some Donnie on Instagram put, I used to call myself Queen Laquifa. Call yourself that is mental.
Yourself.
Called us. I used to call myself Queen Laquifa. Do you know how mental that actually is when you actually think about it? Because she said it to herself and thought, no, the world needs to hear this as well.
The world needs to hear this, and I'm going to call myself that. You've made that name for yourself.
I'm worried now that how many people this affects.
Yeah.
On a
Who sees
serious
it?
level, on a serious level.
Yeah.
I want to do a poll. No, joking.
Queefing, I still don't get what it is, and I'm not Googling it. It just
Shall we
confuses.
Google it?
No, I'm not.
Let's Google it.
Oh, God, we've hit a new low on this podcast, mate. We've hit episode 31 and we're Googling queefs. What are we doing? What is this anymore? What is this podcast anymore? What actually is it?
I've put define a queef. An audible release of air from the vagina, typically during or after sex. So how are people just queefing, like, on the spot? How is that happening?
I don't know how you queef on demand.
And why can't men do it?
Because you've not got a vagina.
Yeah, but surely the same rules can apply, surely.
Nah, because they've got like a hole.
Ah, it's trapped air, innit?
Unless we could do it out of our arse.
Whoa.
That's just farting,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's just farting.
Fam, what is this?
It's basically
think about it.
It's basically a fart out of a vagina. It's fucking weird, but it doesn't smell. I don't think. I don't know. I've never had anyone queef in front of me. I never have, and I hopefully never will.
No, come to think about it, I couldn't smell nothing that day.
Yeah. Oh no, that would have scarred me, man. You need therapy after that.
Yeah.
I would have needed therapy.
But how many people?
In year 7 is fucking nuts. This was just a nice little wholesome comment.
I love a wholesome comment.
Yeah, I love the little wholesome comments. It makes my week. When I've had a busy, stressful week and I just get a nice little comment, I'm like,
feel all warm.
Yeah, I feel good and fuzzy. Someone commented, "Thank you for another great episode, guys. You made the 2-hour long wait at the airport better than I expected."
It's just mental that
Someone's
people
used
are just listening in the airport.
Yeah, someone's used our content to be like, "Oh fuck me, I've got to wait like 2 hours. It's fucking long."
That's 3 episodes for it.
Yeah, yeah.
3 45 minutes.
Yeah. How can I pass the time? Oh, let me whack on, have a seat.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That is crazy to me, and it makes me feel really happy.
It does feel
It's just
really weird
nice.
when people say to you just randomly like, "Oh, like I've seen your podcast." You know, as well, what I find weird is like people who follow, like, because some people have started following me on Instagram as well, and it's such a weird thing because it's like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, like I don't know you,
I don't know,
but
yeah,
you're following us.
Yeah.
It's sick, man. I love it. It's
Yeah,
so nice, man. I just love little wholesome comments like that. It's just cool.
yeah, I do.
It's just cool. Right. I said to you before recording, yeah, I was like, something funny happened to me last week.
Yeah, and the look on your face told me a story in itself. So I'm ready to hear this. I'm putting the phone down and I want to listen.
All right, fair.
The microphone.
All right, let me have a drink and I'll tell the story.
Be back after the break. Yeah, that's one of them. That one.
Yeah, we'll be back after the break. Now a word from our sponsors. So, I went to the petrol station the other day. Yeah, had a busy day in London. You know, typical day, busy. Got back late, and I was like, jump in my car from the train station. I was just driving along, and I was just cruising, man. You know, I had that little lo-fi music on, just a little like yellow, like Coldplay yellow, something like that.
Unwinding music.
Yeah, and you're just chilling, and I was just having a really nice, relaxing evening. I wasn't swerving. Having a really nice, relaxing evening. Hit 4 people, and I was just chilling, and I checked my petrol. It was a bit low.
Yeah.
And I was like, no problem. Let's fill it up.
Yeah, let's stop it.
Let's chill. You know?
Yeah.
Seeing a little Tesco in the background, I was like, beautiful. It was made to be.
Yeah.
It was there. And I was like, all right, let's go get some fuel. So I was cruising along, and then I parked up, and I just felt so happy and wholesome.
I love the park up you always do, by the way. Just a little. You're always
I
parking
never
up like that.
I never park like that, by the way.
I know.
In real life, I'm literally like,
fucking hell.
I'm literally like this, checking all mirrors. Shit, like, you know what I mean? I'm never that smooth, but in my fantasy, I'm so smooth. Like I'm just like, every time it's perfect, and every time the petrol's like 1p per litre. Like everything's just a dream. And I park up and I'm chilling, and then start filling up. Everything's just bliss. It's a nice, peaceful evening.
Yeah, it's calm. It's chill.
It's very calm. There's a few people there just filling up, and they're all happy.
Yeah.
Everyone's just having a good time.
Everyone's just main character in their own world.
Yeah, everyone's aura points are amazing. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's just feeling themselves. Everyone's just great.
Yeah. And
I'm filling up. Just filling up, and I'm just looking up at the sky, and the stars are out. And I'm just really like
taking in the world.
Wow, man, we're on this floating rock in space, and this is just crazy.
Here I am.
Here I am. Just all these stars on this planet. I'm just here. I'm living life, breathing oxygen, and having fun. I'm filling up. Click off. Done.
Yeah.
Whack that in there. I got it. I got the price on point as well. It's like 15 quid on the dot. And I've done that, and I click it off. And then, as soon as I click it off, I hook it back on. All I hear is... I can't see anything.
Yeah.
All I hear is...
Wait,
That's
where
all
are
I
we?
hear.
So talk to me. Where are we, actually?
You want to know actually where I was?
Yeah.
So I was at the... I can't say it because it will bait the location.
No, I know.
I'm at the Tesco near...
Yeah.
Right there.
I knew. When you said Tesco, I knew it was that one. I
was there.
Yeah.
And I was there, and all I hear is... Bear in mind, it's a peaceful night. I've been having it's just a really quiet night. All I hear is... And I was like, what the fuck has just happened? I was like, someone got hit by a car? Like, something's happened. And I can just see a massive truck, like 2 cars away. I can't see anyone. I just see a massive truck.
No way.
And it's come from behind that truck. And I was like, what's actually happened? And then all I hear is, just put it on! I was like, what's actually going on? And it's just like, and then all I hear is just like, you're doing my head in! And then the truck just rocks. It's this Incredible Hulk behind this fucking truck or something. I was like, what's actually going on? You're doing my head in! The truck just rocks. I see this guy just storm out, massive, fucking built, and then I look at him and he just like goes like that at me, and I was like, I'm not looking at this guy. He's gonna fucking beat the shit out of me. I looked away straight. I was like, this guy's on a mission. I looked away instantly. I was like,
yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
When you're pretending to do something as well. I was like, oh,
my tire pressure.
Yeah, my coolant's a bit low. He storms into the Tesco, and he's just like, right. You see the cashier's like,
the bloke who looks like Ed Sheeran. The bloke who looks like Ed Sheeran.
He's at the counter. He's at the counter.
Grafter.
Yeah, he
Grafter.
is. He's always there. He's always there.
He loves his job.
And he never stops. And he was stunned. It's the first time I've seen him not work.
Yeah.
He was just like... So Ed is just like, what the fuck? And he's just like, right! I've been there for 5 fucking minutes! He's going crazy. He's like, just click the fucking petrol. And I didn't realise that... I didn't realise that at Tesco they have to approve it.
They have to press it.
I didn't know.
She was usually good at doing that.
He's raging. He's just saying like, just put it on. He's just trying to fill up his truck.
When someone starts a conversation with, right, you know you're in trouble.
You know. Yeah, and it's that build up of it like, right. And I was just like, oh my God, this guy.
It's ages.
That's crazy. And I was just like, oh my God. And I didn't dare go in. I was watching it from the window, the glass window.
You just kept seeing them like that. And then when the sliding doors went open, you could hear it.
Yeah. And he was just going absolutely ham. And he was just like, just put it on, you twat. And he was like, and it was just like, when your legs don't work.
Yeah.
And then, clicked it on. And then it was like, right. Thank you. Went out and just like, just drilling this fucking petrol into his car.
Making the petrol come out quicker.
Honestly, I don't know what he did. I think there's like a hidden trigger.
Squeezed it even harder.
I think there's like a hidden trigger somewhere because he's
His
just
finger
like,
marks. Moulded his fingers into the metal.
honestly, I think he got the main pipeline of the petrol and just shoved it in his truck, and he was just like, came up to like 500 quid or whatever, and then whilst he's doing that, I was like, right, I'm in the clear. I'm gonna go in and pay, and I quickly went in. Ed is stunned.
Yeah,
He's literally like,
as white as a ghost at this point.
he's barely responding. And I came in, I was like, oh, just pump number 5, please. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my, he was he was not speaking. I was like,
Chill
oh
out.
my God. And then he comes back in.
Oh, and he's just
And I was like,
shit in his
oh
pants.
God. And like, you can feel his footsteps. He's just stomping in. I was like, oh my God, he's coming back. And I'm in the store. I'm in the firing range. Because I'm in between Ed and the door.
You can't just
So I
walk
was
out
like,
that
he's
point
going to
and leave
see
Ed.
through me. And I swear to God, luckily, I just grabbed my receipt and then he was coming at me. And I was like, I just went round him. I was like, I'm not getting in this guy's way. The last thing you want to do right now is get in this guy's way. And he was like, right, I finally managed to sort it out now. It's filled. And he was like, just don't take the fucking piss out of me
Is that what
again.
he said?
I was like, oh my God.
What
and
a
then
prick.
he stormed back out, like done. No, paid and then walked out. And then I was like, Jesus. So I was getting back in my car. And then he went back in. And I was like, what is he doing? And then
Give the man a break.
all I heard when he went back in is, sorry, bro, I've just had a really, really long day. I'm sorry, mate. And then dapped Ed up. And he was like, I'm really sorry. I just had a long day. I was like, you've not had a long day, mate. You've had a long life.
You need to just chill
You've not
out.
had a long day.
To go in and just talk shit to him like that. An experienced worker like Ed Sheeran,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
winding me
I know.
up.
You don't do that after a bad day.
No.
There's
no.
something wrong in your
Yeah, there's
life.
been going on for
Yeah.
a while.
Like, you've got trauma you haven't dealt with.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never seen someone get so mad. He sounded like Hulk.
And the fact that you stand there for 5 minutes, to be fair,
Yeah.
would piss you
It's
off.
patient. It's just clicking it constantly on and on. Come on.
And he's looking in like that to make sure he's been noticed.
Yeah.
How you not seen a lorry pull up though?
I know. Like, it was a massive truck. And I was like, he's so noticeable.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. He was going fucking nuts. And then he just sped off. I let him go first.
Yeah.
I had the right of way. I let him go first. I was like, just go, mate. Fucking
Yeah, you got
drives like a
places to
fucking
be,
lunatic as well. He was driving like a lunatic. He's pulled out in front of like 3 cars. He's like, fuck off.
For context, Ed Sheeran's been working there for like 15 years.
Yeah, he's been there for ages.
For like 15
Yeah,
years,
he's
and
a grafter.
he's never ever had a day off. I don't think.
Nah, I've never seen him not in there.
He's always there. He
Always
loves
there.
Tesco. He
Yeah.
loves it.
If he's not on the front, he's in the back room doing
Yeah.
something.
But
sorting
whenever
out the
you
Wi-Fi.
need him, it's always him who pulls up.
Yeah.
He's always Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he's always there. But that story, it was just one of those things. It was just like, if I didn't come here that night, I just never would have experienced that show.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was, but it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's just going
Fucking
absolutely ham. And then the fact is just, I just had a bad day.
I know, just to go back in, he's just like, I
What?
just took all my frustration out on that
Yeah.
poor bloke.
The
Let me
poor
go
little
in.
ginger lad.
Yeah.
He's just there like, bless him,
And
man.
Ed's just upset.
He's just,
He's just ruined Ed's day now.
honestly, he usually has really high charisma.
He does.
Really,
he does actually.
really high charisma. He didn't speak.
I'm gonna
He gave me
email
the receipt
Tesco.
like that.
Shit. I'm gonna email Tesco about Ed Sheeran now and just put in a
Make
good
sure he's
word or
all right.
something,
Yeah, go to HR for him,
Yeah.
for him, because he
Yeah.
ain't gonna go on his
He
own.
ain't gonna go on his own.
He ain't gonna go on his own. He needs help.
He's a no fuss bloke. So I also have a story
Okay.
of something that happened during my week.
Oh no.
So I took my 2 kids, Lily and Luca, to McDonald's. Had a little bit of lunch, and we sat down
Yeah.
at a little table in the corner,
Mm.
and there was 2 old people on the table just next to it. So I was like, they're going to be cool, they're going to be understanding. 2 little kids, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then I heard the woman crying. Like,
Okay.
I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Of course I got to listen in now.
Yeah, I gotta know what's going on.
The first thing she said to him was, I'm 76 years old. I just want someone to want me. and you just want Paula. And the bloke was just sat there like, straight face like that. And I'm like, no way am I listening to a 76-year-old love triangle. There's no way.
How have you got the time to cheat as well?
I know. How are you even working at 76? There's no way.
That makes no sense.
She then followed up with, I do everything for you. I've done more than any woman ever has. So he was a cheater in his day.
Yeah.
And
he was a dirty dog.
I looked at him. I had to.
Yeah.
And he was a good-looking old dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. He had the nice eyes. He had the slick back hair.
Full head of hair still.
Yeah. He was a player.
Dirty dog.
I know Paula was a bad bee as well. I know Paula was the baddest. I know her grandma back was crazy. I know what goes down in the care home stays in the care home. It was a bit of back and forth. She went, what did you just say to me? How dare you tell me to calm down? Do you understand what I'm going through? We don't have the time for this anymore. We're getting on. He just sat there like that, composed, cool as anything.
Shit.
She's like sobbing, like, you know, one of them ones.
Yeah.
Lily turns around and looks at them.
Yeah.
She's sobbing. He just goes, oh, look at that little girl. Just doesn't care, doesn't give a shit that his ex-wife is sobbing.
Yeah, definitely ex. He just tried to take her mind off it.
Yeah. And I just said, hey, turn around, eat your Happy Meals, meals. I'm listening.
Stay out.
You lot, eat your food.
Yeah, stay out of this. You don't want to be involved.
Then they have a bit more back and forth, a bit of chat about Paula. Oh my God. She says, you'll never be able to do anything on your own without me. He went, well, guess I'll just walk home then. And she went, don't be silly, you can't walk home. I'm going to give you a lift home. So he's in there, and then he just sat back like this. Swear down, he sat back like this. He knew he's still in there with her.
What the fuck?
He's a 76-year-old
This
player.
guy's a smooth motherfucker.
He is smooth as anything. But 76 years old, I felt sorry for the grandma, but I was looking at him like, you're a city boy. What? You're the biggest city boy I've ever seen in my life.
What's your secret?
Yeah, he's just a player.
He's cheated on her and still managed to get a lift home.
And what? And they've gone on a McDonald's date.
Yeah. Took her to Macca's. Why would you do this in a public Macca's as well?
It was so awkward. I was just sat there like, yo, I've ordered 2 Happy Meals. I'm fucking leaving severely depressed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's nothing happy about my meal. My God.
I went to be fair, it was a few weeks ago now. I went to Costa with my mate. And I didn't say anything, but it was really annoying. Do you know when... I hate this. Do you know when you're talking to someone in public and you notice something happening and you switch off from the conversation because you're focused on this thing?
Yes.
I hate it that my brain does it. It just switches off. I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah.
But I'm still I still look like I'm in the conversation, but I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm focused on what's happening.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And my mate was talking about something, and in the background, all I seen was a girl and a boy like sat down on the table, like similar age to us. Obviously, I couldn't hear anything. It was all just visual.
Yeah.
So I was reading body language. I was
but you could tell the body language is off.
Yeah, it's off. He's like leant back. She's sort of like forward like that. So like it's a bit like okay, the body language is the balance is off here.
And this colour complexion in the cheeks says a lot as well,
yeah. I was analysing. I was like, I could work for fucking FBI or something honestly, I was like, oh my God, okay. What's going on? The body language is off. So something's happening. Seems tense. She's got a cup and she's like clawing at it a bit like that. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, there's tension. In trouble. Yeah. He's done something. And then all you see is him sort of, she had a hand on the table and he like puts his hand on top and he tells her something. She just breaks down.
No.
Don't know. I still don't know. I don't know what happened.
You need to
know.
But
you just see her look at the hand and then he says it and she just goes,
no.
Like that. And I was like, oh shit.
Did they walk off together or did they walk separate ways? No.
God.
No.
And I was like, I literally seen people break up in real time.
I need to know what happened there.
I don't know what happened. The one little sentence he said ended the whole thing.
And he's timed it. He's timed it with the movement of the hand. Let me put the hand on yours to break it to you softly.
Yeah.
Soft and blunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't break his fucking hand. I don't know what he did. He must have done something bad. But honestly, she stood up first. He was just sort of looking at the floor, just don't know what to do. And I was just watching both of them. And then she was just like all I could, obviously it's mimed, but I think all she did is she just grabbed the jacket and just went like, whatever, and walked off. Yeah. And then he was there on his own for a bit, just like.
And then he has the glance up to see if anyone else is looking.
Yeah. And I had to quickly be like, sorry, what were you saying, mate? And then, she fucking went. She was gone. And then he was there for a bit, just sort of staring at the table like, what have I done? Hand in his head. And he's just like, what have I actually done? What have I done?
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
He just got up and left. They both just, don't know if they were ever reconnected, but I seen all this happen just whilst I was on a coffee with my mate. And I was just like, this is actually crazy.
Breaking up over coffee's got to be the most dangerous thing.
I would never break up with anyone in public.
No,
I never would.
I do over text.
Voicemail. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's working out. It's you, not me.
I wonder if anyone's ever broke up over a voice note. Just send a voice note. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just not working out. I'm sorry, it's done.
There's been times that I've spoke to people and cut the messages off. Yeah. Out of respect, I ain't blocked them.
No.
I've just said, yo, it ain't the right time.
Yeah. It's not the right time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
You're just not feeling it. But is that still bad though? Because there's been times as well where it's been on the cards to go out and meet up and go for a drink or go for some food. Yeah. And I think it's more respectful to just go, yo, I ain't feeling this no more. Just message them it, then go on the date and
I'd rather that than go on a date and then I can tell they don't want to be here. Yeah. And the conversation's dead or whatever, and it's just like, oh, fucking.
And also, they get ready. I don't know, do you know what I mean? Look nice, feeling themselves, and then to put them down, I feel like that does more damage. So sometimes it is easier just to text before the whole thing and be like, I ain't really feeling it. I don't
really want to go. Yeah, no, to be fair, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong as long as you're just honest with people. It's when you lead people on. It's when you proper lead people on.
To the whole...
But
how far is a lead on? Have you ever spoke to someone that you're not 100% feeling? Right? And you've spoken to them and you're like...
I haven't spoken to someone since college, so I'm trying to think, but...
And you're like, I might be feeling you, but I don't know. So I'll talk to you and
I've been in between before, where I'm like, I don't know if this will go anywhere or do anything, but we'll see. And then, it was just one of those things. It was just like, nah. The answer was no. Yeah. And I actually think if you do feel like that, don't do it, because you shouldn't really be having doubts. I think if you actually want to meet up with someone, you're excited for it, you're buzzing.
That's true. Yeah.
You wouldn't really have the little I don't know about I don't think you'd be having that if you actually want to meet up with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally,
yeah.
I don't know though.
No, that's fair enough.
I'm not a relation. I'm not Oprah. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things. But yeah, to do stuff in public like that is fucking mental. Yeah, the old couple, these geezers breaking up in Costa out of all places.
You're just risky. It's such a risky thing.
You're risking too much.
You're risking your whole aura.
Yeah.
That is what's happening.
You are.
You're risking your aura.
Because I would just think they're going to freak out, and then I've just got the whole place looking at me then.
And they're
going to think I'm a knobhead because I'm the man.
Yeah.
Oh, the cheater. Even if she cheated on me or whatever.
And then everywhere you go after that, you're thinking, were they at Costa that time? Were they at Costa that time? Man. I hate shit like that. I really do dislike life sometimes.
Another thing I don't like, and people do it often, is I would never propose in public.
I won't propose anyway.
I would never propose in public.
Where would you? Let's get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
Where would you ideally propose?
I would just want it to be. I think probably abroad, somewhere, like spend a really nice time, like traveling or something, and then doing it as like the roundup of the trip.
See, I can't
Like
imagine
I'd plan
you
it.
doing it in. I couldn't imagine you doing it in Paris. You know, loads of Donnies go Paris.
No, I wouldn't
couldn't
do
imagine
it.
you doing it in
I wouldn't
Paris.
do it in a typical place.
You're in Italy, bloke.
Italy.
You got your cream wallows on and your white chinos to match.
Yeah,
Your blue shirt tucked in. You're feeling good. Your silky blue shirt.
Silky blue shirt.
Overlooking the city and the water.
Yeah,
I can imagine you doing
yeah.
it in like Italy or
Yeah,
Croatia or
I'd do
something
it
like
somewhere a bit different. And yeah, I see people doing it at restaurants and shit, and I'm like,
yeah.
I could never do that.
No.
I just find it all. I feel like it's a really intimate moment, and then everyone's just watching. Oh fuck!
I know, and then you gotta get back to your meal.
Yeah, you've got to propose. Oh my god! Everyone claps.
Yeah.
And then it's just like,
Can I have a
right,
bill, please?
I'll have the salmon, please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, what are we doing?
I know. It's all fuck that.
I seen someone on TikTok years ago, and someone proposed in a bus station.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
There was one that I seen where like someone was taking the piss out of someone else for proposing in KFC, and then
KFC.
it went viral because
Taking the
person
piss.
the person was like commenting and saying, "Oh, this is how bad it's got. Blokes are proposing in like KFC."
Yeah.
But because the post was taking the piss, everyone got involved.
Oh, it wasn't
all
real?
Loads of massive organisations got involved, loads of businesses, and was like, "Oh, we'll sort out the honeymoon. We'll sort out
What the hell?
the flights for the honeymoon. We'll sort out the wedding venue and all this."
That's crazy. I'm trying to think what they get out of that.
I know.
What the fuck?
No, it's because the person was taking the piss out of them, saying, "Oh, look how broke he is proposing in KFC." You know, one of them.
Right. Oh, okay. I
You
get
know one
now.
of them?
Yeah. I know what you mean now. That's crazy though.
To be honest, I couldn't. I'd be happy for the. I think you should be happy for the person regardless if you don't know them. You know what I mean? But I agree that you should do it somewhere like. I don't know why. I think the balcony of a hotel room.
Yeah, balcony's a shout. Balcony's a massive
of a,
shout.
like really nice hotel room.
Yeah. Balcony is a massive shout.
I think that's the nicest.
Or like a pier.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be near water. I don't know why.
Yeah, you do.
Why has it got to be near water?
I don't know.
And
there's
why
got to be
it's
fake
always
music
gotta be,
in the back.
Yeah. There's a guy playing the violin in the back or something. Just anything. I feel like as well, I could never do it in the day. It has to be a nighttime thing.
So so yours would be
Evening, nighttime.
Yours would just be evening, overlooking the sea somewhere.
Yeah, like abroad. I don't think I'd want to do it in the UK.
No, you got to do it abroad. You do have to do it abroad.
I feel like it's just cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you come back because you're on the plane buzzing, and you come back to your new life. It's like, oh shit, it's changed.
Yeah, and then when you go,
It's awesome.
Then you've always got a special place outside.
Yeah,
of England.
yeah. I don't know. Everyone has their own preference. I guess some people do propose in public and probably have done. Maybe people who watch this have. And fair play. Everyone does stuff their own way. But me personally, I could never do it in public.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't like people looking at me in general. So having everyone look at me, I'll be a bit like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I hate
And
that.
I'd fumble as well.
These blokes who do
fumble.
it at like football matches and stuff, like on the pitch,
on the
and
screen.
That. What? Are you crazy?
I could never do that. You see people do it in America on like hockey games or whatever, and the big screen comes on. It's like, I could never ever do that.
Because then you're also relying on your team to win.
Yeah.
Your team still has to win.
Yeah.
Else you're kind of there like,
He's gonna
yeah,
kill
we
it.
Fucking lost that day as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Imagine
could not
you
trust Man United to.
yeah, you couldn't. Imagine you proposing at a match, and then it's really beautiful, and she says yes, and you're like, oh my god, it's a new thing of my new life, and then the other team just scores, and you just, oh fuck off.
An hour later, you're getting hammered by Ipswich Town, and you're like, no.
It just ruins the whole thing. It would
And then
ruin
they
the
try
whole
and talk
thing.
to you.
Oh,
Get off,
yeah,
mate.
get
My
off.
team's losing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
care about this team more than you.
Get your hands
divorced.
off me. Yeah. You know what? I'll take that back. Give me a hot
Imagine
dog.
that. I've actually got a question. Do you have anything criminal that you do in your life? As in, it's not like actually illegal, but it should be. So do you do anything that's not illegal, but it should be in your life, in your day-to-day life? So
Good question.
I love mayonnaise on Sunday dinner.
Are you taking the piss?
I love it.
Do you have gravy?
Yeah.
You have gravy and mayo?
Gravy and mayo. Love it.
If you're from the UK, you realise how much of a sin that is. To be fair, do you remember when we went chippy that time and you had gravy and mayo on your chips?
Yeah, man. Gravy and mayo is a combo.
Oh, God.
So when I go chip shop, I have chips, red sauce, mayo, curry sauce, cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, great cheese
Grated
on as
cheese
well.
on chippy chips?
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that should be illegal. That's fucking mental.
Salt, vinegar.
Salt, vinegar, ketchup, mayo,
curry sauce.
and curry sauce.
And cheese.
And cheese. It stopped being chips, mate. It stopped being chips.
But do you know when it all merges in together at the end? I'm there. I'm just loving
disgusting
life.
sludge at the end.
Loads of vinegar.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That is all. No wonder you threw up that time you had chips. No wonder you fucking threw up. It's not the chips. It's your combination of bullshit. That is bullshit. Now, to be fair, I reckon one thing I do.
Go on.
Actually relevant.
It can just be anything.
Yeah. It's relevant to food.
Okay.
To be fair, it's sort of like a. I think if people saw me eating stuff like this, it'd just be like, there's probably North Korean prison camps or something better. Like in terms of, not like it's bad food, it's good quality and stuff like that. But so I'm a bit random with food. Like sometimes for my meals, I will literally just have the most basic shit. But it's that boring and basic. It's like most people would look at it and be like, "What the fuck are you eating?" I would never eat this in a million years. So, like for example, I would literally have like plain chicken breast and just a pile of broccoli. Yeah, and people would be like, "What? No sauce, nothing."
Yeah, no, that's weird.
Chicken.
That is weird.
And broccoli. And it's healthy as fuck. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for you, but it's not
what
good
are you
for
doing, mate? And I don't know why. I just have like, I love food. Like I'll make like complicated dishes and have all this stuff. But there's some days where I just want basic meals. Usually if I'm in the gym a lot, I just want protein. That's it. I don't really care about the food.
Yeah.
I'll just have chicken, plain chicken.
But why don't you do anything
broccoli
with the chicken?
Because I'm usually busy and I can't be arsed. It's usually after like a busy day, I just need protein or whatever, and I'll just chuck chicken in the oven, boil a load of like a full pack of broccoli.
Broccoli is crazy.
Full pack, like the long stem. Full pack, chuck all that in the water, and nothing else. No salt, no vinegar, no pepper, no sauce, nothing. I'll just eat that plain.
Yeah, that's criminal.
And that is weird.
That is.
And I'm weird I feel weird when I'm eating it. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But it's gains. You're just getting protein. It's gains. You're getting the protein in and you're getting nutrients. It's good for you. It's just shit.
To be honest, I think that might be another thing what I do, actually. I think that might be another thing what I do. Randomly, I don't think this one's actually that weird, but
yeah,
I've never seen anyone else do it when I think about it. I'll go and buy like 2 tins of tuna.
Yeah.
2 chins.
2 chins.
2 tins of tuna and just sit there with a bowl of tuna.
Just tuna?
Mayo. Tuna mayo.
Yeah, you got to put mayo in it. Yeah.
And cheese.
Why you put cheese on everything? Put cheese in your tea as well. What the fuck is going on?
No, but that's not
cheese on everything.
That's not a criminal thing. But when I'm sat there at 11 o'clock at night eating it, I sometimes feel like this is a weird thing.
This is another thing as well. I have my dinner. Yeah. Well, what time is it now? Yeah. 8:30.
Yeah.
I've not eaten dinner yet. I won't have my dinner till like 10, 11 at night.
Yeah.
Which to most people is like, what the fuck are you doing? But to be fair though, it's because my sleep schedule is like, I go bed late. So it kind of balances out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's one of them as well.
And also, if it beats like, have you ever had to microwave your dinner at like 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, you feel like a grafter though.
Yeah.
You feel like you've had a day.
But
when you get home and you might...
You got mash and it's just horrible and shit.
It's
and you're
just
just like,
cold. Yeah. Yeah, it turns into like paste when it's cold.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's nothing to it.
microwave fries is horrendous as well.
That
It
can
just
get in
tastes
the
like
bin.
cardboard.
That can get in the bin. So yeah, I would probably say those are mine. Like the eating late thing as well. That's like a big thing. And speaking of, you know, me going bed late, it's always been a thing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's just who I am.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in the family. I don't know. It's in my genetics somehow. I've been streaming quite late recently.
Yeah.
Just random little like 1 a.m. streams, stuff like that.
I love the little. It means something's shocked you.
People are worried about me.
Why?
I don't know.
What, as in?
So I streamed. I did a really late one the other day. I think it was like 2 a.m. I streamed and I was playing COD and I was like, yeah, just a random stream out of the blue. I was like, oh, I just fancy streaming. I was doing some work and I was active. Yeah. And then I finished the work and I was like, oh, I'm not tired yet, so I'm just going to stream some COD for a bit.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Unwind, yeah.
People are commenting going, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? Shall I call help?
Nah, Donnies care about you though.
And I appreciate that. And I
you.
appreciate that. That's lovely. And I appreciate that people care. But I'm fine. No, like these comments were concerning.
I feel like you might be the internet's baby.
Internet's baby.
I feel like everyone just really cares about you like a newborn.
And I appreciate that. It is so lovely. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm not. Because people are so lovely. Yeah, I know. I'm 23. But no, like I do like that because people are very, very kind. However, I'm okay. Like people were commenting, literally, I am genuinely getting concerned about you. And
for what?
I was like, why? Like, I don't understand. No, like because you're streaming so late and it shows that something's keeping you up and all this. I'm like, no, I'm just not tired.
No, Ellis never goes to sleep. I don't think.
I just want to play COD.
Yeah, something's keeping you up.
And people were so, the thought of Nuketown. You know what I mean?
The thought of a sweet kill streak.
Yeah, that's one of those double points. Double XP. That's what's keeping me up, mate. But I am okay. But I was very shocked that how like shocked people were. They were just like, oh my God, are you okay? Like people who sleep really late at night have a usually linked to depression and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I just stay up late. That's all I do. I streamed late last night again. They were just like, I'm really getting concerned.
What time do you wake up?
It literally differs. So I usually go bed at like 2 a.m. roughly. Something like that, 2, 3 a.m. Depends. Last night I went to bed at like 4. And then I'll get up. Obviously, it depends what I need to do. If I'm in London, I've got to be up early. So I have no choice. I've literally got to be up at like 6, 7 o'clock. Yeah. Something like that. Which is bad. That's barely any sleep. And that is really bad. If I'm at home, I'll probably go bed at like 2, 3 and get up at like... depends. If I've got stuff to do, I'll make myself get up early at like 8. If I can have a bit of a lie-in, I'll get up at like 9, 10. Yeah, which is late.
But that's not much sleep, to be fair. I'm in bed at...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 8 hours. If I sleep till 10.
Wait, what time do you go sleep?
If I go bed at 2 a.m.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it balances out. Like, the thing is, everyone's different as well. Like, for me, the optimal thing I need like 7 hours sleep. If I get 7, I'm really good.
Yeah.
If I get 8, I feel groggy. I've actually overslept.
Okay.
Genuinely.
What about 6? I'm asking the question.
I can last off 6. I can last off 6. I think the bare minimum I can last off is 5. If I get below 5, I crash.
Yeah.
Bro, have you ever had that? When you crash in the day, it's
the
horrible.
recent couple of weeks when we've been filming at like 2 in the morning? At like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I've been getting home at like 3. Then when I've been getting up for work at like 6:30.
Yeah.
about 1 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon, mate, I'm there like that.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh my God, I need like 8 coffees.
Yeah.
And I feel like cross-eyed. I'm like trying to keep my eyes awake.
You have to fight for it. That's what this whole week has been like. I had to catch up on. Do you ever have those days as well? Like, do you know if you have a chill day in the week and you've had a mad week and you have like a catch-up sleep day?
Yeah.
I love them.
The next day you wake up and you feel like this is 100%.
This is what I needed.
This is 100%.
This is me at 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this week, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Busy. Literally been like getting up at like stupid o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. And I barely got any sleep. Then Thursday night came and I was like, I've got stuff to do on Friday, but no alarm.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, no alarm.
Oh.
No alarm is
when
so
you don't
pain.
set an alarm, oh my God, I literally just rested. I was just like, there's nothing going to wake me up.
No.
Phone's on silent. No one's going to ring me or anything
I'm
like that.
waking myself up.
I'm chilling. My body will wake up when it's ready.
Yeah.
And I always think like, this is how we're supposed to live.
Yeah.
You're not meant to have alarms.
No, you're supposed to get up and just go work when you want to go
Just
work.
Get up when you get up and you're just like, I feel great.
Relax.
Let my body
Relax
rest.
through life.
For fuck's sake. It's crazy, man. Fuck, man. We shouldn't be living like this.
No.
Shouldn't be like alarms. I don't know about you. No, when my alarm goes, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, mate.
My chest.
Mate.
I'm like,
They released a new advert, right? They released a new advert for Apple, and it's got the Apple alarm on it.
Oh.
I swear down.
Yeah.
It's like I was a soldier having fucking PTSD. I had shell shock from the alarm.
Shock.
From the alarm.
Yeah.
The alarm gave me shell shock. I jumped behind my sofa and I started shaking in a ball. I was like, no, this reminds me of tomorrow morning.
Honestly, alarms, I'm convinced they're not safe. They're not good for us. I think they're killing us
They
slowly.
just wake you up.
I
They
think
just scream at you every morning for no reason.
And
just
they're always
to take you to hell.
fucking loud and annoying. They're always loud and annoying.
Yeah, they are shit.
They ring in my. Do you know what? As well, I don't know about you. When my alarm, I have like really. Every time I sleep, I have a dream. I'm like a big dream person. Like when I sleep.
Yeah.
Some people don't dream.
No, I don't.
You don't dream, do you?
No.
I love it.
I just close my eyes, then it's like this.
Oh.
Shit. That's what happens in my sleep.
I wish I had that. Well, no. To be fair, I like my dreams sometimes. Sometimes they're annoying, but what I'll do is I'll be dreaming, and then when my alarm goes off, I hear it in my dream, and it rocks me because I'm like, I have a lot of lucid dreams, so I know I'm dreaming. I'm like, Ellis, your alarm's going off, bro. Wake up, bro. And I'm knocking upstairs, like, get up, bro. Get up.
The worst one is when you need to piss in your sleep. Don't piss. Don't piss. Don't piss.
Don't you dare.
Do not go toilet.
Yeah.
Wake up. Wake up and then realise you're in bed.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like when I was younger, to be fair, I used to wee the bed from.
No.
I used to wee the bed like quite late in life.
Yeah. Did you?
I think till like, I'm pretty sure I was still doing it at like 10, 11 sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely. Like because of that, I'd have dreams constantly when I was like 10, 11, something like that. I think it stopped when I was about 11. I would just constantly have dreams. I was going to the toilet, but everything was picture perfect. It was in my old house, the bedroom. I'd wake up, toilet's there. I know exactly where everything. It was like picture real life.
And the feeling's amazing while you're pissing in your sleep, and then
great.
you wake up and you're like, shit, I'm pissing the bed
It's
again.
one of the worst feelings ever. And you just feel that warm on your jammers, and you're like, no.
Try and catch it.
Oh my God. And and then you have to change your sheets, fucking wash everything, you're up.
I can't believe I'm going to tell this story right now.
Okay.
I was like 18, 19.
Yeah.
And I got wrecked.
Oh no.
Wrecked. Hammered wrecked.
Yeah.
At a house party, right?
Mm.
Oh my God. This girl comes over to me. She gives me a bucket. I just threw up all down her arm, all down here.
Oh,
she's like,
bless
that's
her.
a new dress. Oh. Get me down.
You did it again.
Yeah.
Shit.
And the girl I was seeing at the time, we went back to her house in a taxi. I don't even remember. But apparently, in the taxi, I just went, I need to be sick. And she just was like, and I just threw up down her dress.
Down her dress?
And she was just sat there like this. In it. Right?
You threw up that?
Yeah. Because if I did it in the car...
Yeah,
I was trying to get out. I was trying to get up to the window.
Yeah.
And I just must have just like grabbed on and then just went down her dress.
No.
It was one of those ones where it's like open air, so I was just sick through the hole there.
Oh, that must have felt fucking disgusting.
And then I got in to her mum's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
And you know I'm terrified of dogs.
Yeah.
This dog's just run up to me, and usually I run away from it.
Yeah.
Right? I've just booted No, not booted the dog. I didn't boot the dog. I've just like...
Yeah, like shoved it out of the way.
Like,
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Right? Walked through. It was near Christmas time. Just stamped on all the presents. Just wrecked.
The presents?
I was wrecked. Right? But I didn't stamp on it on purpose. I lost my footing
you
from
just
the
didn't
dog.
know where
It
you
just
were.
stood on the presents.
No.
And then...
You can't do that.
Yeah. The girl and her mum lifted me up to the stair. Got to the stairs. They were small.
Yeah.
And like they must have... And I'm just like all over the place. So I've just fell on the stairs.
Yeah.
Her mum's taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
Right? And then she was taking my trousers off on the stairs. Right? Couldn't get them off. Got to like there.
Yeah.
Because I remember trying to walk up the stairs with trousers around my kneecaps. I just flopped in bed. So I'm going to give a demonstration of how I was in bed. So I was... Imagine...
Yeah.
This isn't here. This is the bed.
Yeah.
I'm in the bed like this. So imagine my trousers are still halfway down. So my boxers are in the air.
You're just showing your ass.
And then my legs start getting lifted like this. And then mum started taking my trousers off.
Oh no! Just your arsehole. Oh shit, man!
And then in my sleep, I just pissed the bed. And I've not been seeing the girl long.
Oh god!
And yeah, I pissed the bed.
Oh no!
And then I had to tell her mum the next morning that I pissed the bed. And they didn't have a shower; they only had a bath. So I had to run the bath and just sit there, just naked.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever. I wouldn't have told them I pissed the bed.
I had no choice.
I couldn't.
Because I was sleeping next to the girl and she was just covered in piss.
Well, she didn't know. She was asleep.
Soaking wet, covered in piss. I was thinking, if I can get out...
I don't know what I'd do.
I was thinking, have I got spare boxes here? Because if I can get changed and get clean, I can blame it on her. Just wake up like,
Oh, you
pissed the bed. It's fucking dirty.
At this big age, what the fuck? Oh my god, no, I couldn't be in that situation.
But I had no spare boxes either. So I had to go commando home.
I'm not pissing on my girlfriend. Oh, I'd feel like shit. I wouldn't know what to do. I genuinely wouldn't. I think I'd have a heart attack on the spot. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be so overwhelmed. I'd be so overwhelmed.
She woke up and I said to her, I've pissed the bed. I can't lie, I've pissed the bed.
Oh, no.
And she was just like, she just didn't know how to react. And I was just stood there, I just had to smile.
It is what it is.
Just be like, I understand if we don't see each other after this point.
Yeah, you have to have a serious talk. That's like a Macca's meetup chat then, isn't it? You know what I mean? You have to evaluate what you're going to do from there, because fucking hell, man. To be fair, you get in states when you're drunk.
Yeah, I get really bad. I need to stop that.
I remember the first time I seen you drunk. We just got some ciders and stuff. We were like 18. We went to like the park.
Oh my god!
It was like it was like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
and we were just drinking, and then Byron's just like, I've never, for context as well, by the way.
What was happening?
For context as well, Byron never used to swear.
Yeah, I didn't swear for a long time.
A very long time.
It's only until life started pissing me off.
Yeah. So Byron never used to, literally, never a swear word. I never ever heard you swear.
No, my language was so good. And we was actually saying this before, just quickly, we was actually saying before.
Yeah.
We need to chill.
Yeah, we swear way too much.
We swear so much.
Especially me. I swear a lot, and it is really bad, and I do need to tone it down a little because, you know, chill out, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to be swearing that much. Like, not every sentence needs to be a swear word. I don't notice that I do it.
Dons used to look
and it's really bad.
effing and jeffing, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're always effing and
Effing
jeffing.
and jeffing.
Effing and jeffing is the worst.
But yeah, Byron never used to swear. And I remember we went to this park. We started drinking. We were absolutely hammered.
Yeah, we used to do that a lot. We used to get hammered on the park.
That's disgusting.
That is so trampy, isn't it?
That's disgusting. That's a low.
Yeah.
Get in the gym, mate.
Bournemouth.
Do something.
We brought the cheapest drink.
Cheapest drink possible. Quick to get drunk.
Yeah.
Just barely eat anything as well.
Sat on a park bench and just blasted.
That actually makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it makes me feel sick. But there's good stories what come from it.
Yeah.
So fair play. But and I remember we were drinking, absolutely steaming. And I remember you just started like running around on the park and stuff. And then you said something like, "Oh, I need to get to the moon." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" "Oh, I need to get to the moon. I need to get to the moon." And I was like, "How are we gonna get there?" Uber. And then you were like, "Oh, we're gonna swim there." And I was like,
"What the fuck?"
And I was like,
"It's like 18-year-old
yeah,
drunk
yeah.
talk,
Imagine seeing this from another person's
I
perspective.
know, just running about in the park.
"Oh, how are we getting there? We're gonna swim to the moon." And you were like, "Yeah, we're gonna swim to the moon. We're gonna swim to the moon." I was like, "Oh, I don't think we'll make it." You're like, "We will. We will." And then I was like, "I don't think we will." Bearing in mind, I've never heard you swear. You went, "We fucking will." And I was like, and I remember saying, I was like, "Byron, I've never heard you swear before." And you were like, "Yeah. And what?" And I was like, "What
Do you know
the
what
hell?"
was tragic? Do you know what was tragic about that whole situation?
Yeah.
That was when I used to crack the beers open with my mouth.
Oh Christ!
Remember,
I don't remember you
there were
doing
them
that.
bottles. I was like that.
Nah,
There was them
I remember
things,
on
and then
this
we did it on
night-
the fence as well.
Yeah, I remember on this night you did it off like a street sign. You were like, "Oh, this is what I got taught."
Yeah.
I was like, "Right."
I know. I just thought I was so cool.
This is what I got taught. And then we tried to swim to the moon. Obviously, it didn't work. And then, oh
What was
god! And I
happening?
remember we were walking home, and then there was a car display place.
Oh my god!
And you were like, "I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna drive home." And I was like, "Well, obviously we're not driving, mate." You tried to get into it wasn't even an actual car. It was just a model car.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're trying to get into it. You're like, I'm going to drive this. And I was like,
Yeah.
"You're not going to drive that." And then I was trying to get in. It was jokes. And then we were walking. And you said something like, I can't remember. We were walking. Oh, yeah, that was it. We were walking and you were like, "Oh, I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep." And I was like, "All right, we're literally like 5 minutes away from home. We're not that far. We'll be all right. We'll get you home and you'll get sleep." And you're like, "I want to go to bed now." And I was like, "There's not a bed here.
Mine's made up.
You can't go bed." You're like, "No, I'm going bed now. I'm going to sleep right now." And I was like, "You're not." And I remember we were walking past some bushes and you just dived onto the bushes.
Yeah.
Just
what the
dolphin
fuck?
dive like in Black Ops 1.
I remember that.
Just literally dove like that, went straight into them like deep. And I was like, and you were like, "Ah!" And I was like, "What are you doing, man?" And you were like, "I'm sleeping." I was like, "You are doing everything but sleeping at the minute."
The thing
Mate.
is, me and Ryan
Oh, it was crazy.
wouldn't have got home. The only reason I got home that day was because of you.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
used
still
to sleep
sensible.
everywhere. Remember the car park one?
Yeah, you used to sleep
Just
everywhere.
slept in the car park, literally on a ramp,
On a car ramp. It was like, "I'm going to bed." I was like, "What do you mean you're going to bed?"
and I just sleep until the morning and think nothing of it, and get up
Yeah.
the next day and just
Just sleep. That's all you wanted to do.
That's crackhead energy. That's crackhead energy. That's so bad.
Yeah, you just always need to sleep. And I remember you just had your tattoo. And I remember I grabbed your arm to get you out this bush. And as I grabbed it, you were like, ah, like that. I was like, what? And you were like, the tattoo, get off my fucking arm. Because you had it like that day. Yeah. And I was like, shit, I'm sorry, lad. I dropped you. And you went back in the bush. And you're like, ah. And I was just like, oh, just get me out of this situation, mate. Oh, it was so funny, though.
Yeah. And that was like the start, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
There's really bad drunk stories. There's really bad ones.
Yeah. But, hey, they make for good stories. That's one great thing about them. Yeah. That's one great thing about them. They really do make for good stories. They're just hilarious. So stupid,
why does it do it to you? Why does alcohol do it to you?
Alcohol is weird, man. It's just poison. It's poison for your body. Yeah. And it just makes you do weird shit.
It does make you do crazy shit.
It really does. It like unlocks your brain, like a different side of your brain.
I'd say weed is definitely better for you than alcohol.
Fair. I don't know, I've never done it, but yeah. Yeah, probably, to be fair, in terms of...
Because there's no benefits of alcohol, is there?
The only thing what scares me about weed, it just proper makes you a goon. Like, when you smoke it, you're just like...
Yeah, it fries you a bit, yeah.
And you're just like, there's no one in there. There's just no one in there. My mate said, like, I used to know someone who smoked weed, and he was like... I think I said to him, I was like, I've never done it. I was like, what's it feel like when you're high? And he was like, time, like, doesn't exist. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, like, I'll finish my shift, I'll smoke a spliff, and I'll order food. Yeah. And he said, I promise you now, I'll have a spliff, place the order for the food, and I'll just go like this and stare at the floor, and then ding, the food's here. And it's been like an hour. Yeah. But for him it's just he was like, time just doesn't exist. He was like,
just chilled out.
It was like, I swear to God, all I did is look at the floor, and then it was here. And I'm like, that's scary to me. That's terrifying.
But that's what I've said to you before, because I knew kids who've done all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Spice, mushrooms, all them.
Yeah.
And that's the one kid who just turned into an orange juice.
Orange juice?
He told me he turned into an orange juice.
What, when he was high?
No, so he I think it was spice, which is just fucks you up.
Yeah, come on.
And he said he was an orange juice in a windowsill. And spice is the one what mongs you out like this.
Yeah, you just nothing about you.
Yeah, and he said I was just an orange juice in a windowsill, just sat there. And then he said someone came and kicked me off the windowsill, and I woke up rolling down a hill. Something like that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I genuinely couldn't do it. Are you crazy? I know people who've like took mushrooms and they said like they've looked in the mirror and this eye's like gone down here.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but what benefit
if I seen that,
that would scar me.
I'd drive myself insane.
Yeah.
Like I heard one person said they got high and they had like spiders underneath their skin.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'd rip my whole skin off.
That, yeah.
I'd have nothing left. I'd just be ripping my arms off, mate. Like, that's crazy. I'm not dealing with that.
No.
It's not worth it.
But that's why
not worth it.
That's why so many things happen when people are high on whatever they're on.
Yeah.
That's why I think Liam Payne jumped.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, I think he did.
He had that new one, that pink cocaine.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know what he actually took.
That was in his system or something.
Really?
Yeah.
But I know he was acting proper crazy. He smashed up his hotel room.
Yeah.
They had complaints and stuff. Like, I think he had enough. Because he said he fell at first. I don't think he fell.
I think they found crack in his room and some other stuff and like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't think he fell.
But this is what I'm saying. If people are seeing themselves as orange juices and people are seeing their eyes dropping.
Yeah.
He's done it. Let's be honest. He was heavy on drugs.
Yeah, of course.
He'd done it for years and years and years. This one time, he's got loads going on. I'm guessing it's just got to him, and he's just gone. I can probably jump over to the other side or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then it's just yeah. And that's what happens. It's scary, man. It's not worth it. There's never a situation where I'm going to take drugs. Ever.
No.
I don't get the appeal. I don't get the appeal, man. I just think personally, I just think it's sort of like, it's just in my opinion, it's just a waste of time. You're literally just wasting your time away.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's expensive.
Oh, that's one thing that annoys me. It's like people who do drugs, oh, I'm skint. No wonder you're skint, mate. It's costing you loads of money every week to have it.
Notice as well, coke heads love sharing the bag because it's such a nitty thing that they don't want to be the only one doing it.
Yeah.
No one loves taking cocaine.
Nah.
No one loves it.
No one enjoys doing that.
No one loves it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Nah, I could never. It's doesn't interest me.
I don't understand what the issue with proper life is.
The what?
Just normal
real life.
Just living sober, you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, life can be hard, but when people are just like, I need drugs to help me through it, and I'm like, come on, dude.
It makes it worse, 100%.
Yeah, of course it makes it. You're going to be broke because you're spending all this money on drugs. So there's another problem added to your life. Health complications. Like you're going to get injured, or your lungs are going to pack in, or something.
And you're chasing they chase at this first high or whatever.
Yeah.
But surely the first high isn't as good as getting where you want to be in life.
Yeah, getting a mortgage, or getting your dream job, or getting a salary upgrade. Like, I'm not saying money is everything, but I'm saying do you know what I mean? There's other stuff in life where it's like you will get I get dopamine hits off, like, I don't know, say if I did a really good edit and someone comments really good edit. I get like a bit of a hit from that. I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, want to do
I've
more,
done a good job there.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta, I feel like people are chasing
the wrong
happiness and shit. Yeah, in the wrong thing. It's like short term, weed or whatever, crack or whatever the fuck. And it's like, people I get this happiness for a little bit. And it's like, yeah, but in the long term, your life's going to be screwed.
Yeah. And as well, when you go out in town, I do nothing. I think coke and all that shit is so trampy and that. But
yeah, it's grim.
When I see people in town, I'm the weird one for being.
Oh, I know. I've had that before.
That's it.
I've had that bit before. People always say, I've never even had a cigarette. I've had nothing. And people are just like, that's so weird. I'm like, it's not weird.
Yeah.
I've just chose not to do drugs. Yeah. How's that weird? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've been made out to be weird before of not having cocaine or not having weed or anything. I'm like,
why? Yeah, okay. It's not weird at all. It's just normal,
I'm actually happy in life.
Yeah,
like I don't get it, and it's like, I'm actually just happy in life. It's why I don't drink now. So like when I go out, I am just buzzing off life. Yeah. People will be buzzing off a drink, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Drink I get because it's different. It's a lot more tamer than drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
It can be bad, but people just use it to have a bit of a good time and fair play. Because it's pretty minor, as long as you know how to handle it. But yeah, if I go out, I'm just happy on life, and like, I don't judge people for drinking, but don't judge me for not drinking.
Yeah.
Just let me chill. Yeah. Let me be happy.
If everyone's out for just to have fun, and just should just leave everyone to be out.
As long as everyone's having a good time, not with drugs though, because like I said, in the long term, drugs does not make you happier.
No.
Whereas a quick little night out, bit of a drink, you have a bit of a good time. It's good. But yeah, I don't know.
I actually had to stop going out. I had to stop going out because people who were so heavily on drugs were always finding me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I had one issue where a girl just literally bumped into me and she turned around and said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that," because I spilled my drink on her.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Nah, it's cool." And then her boyfriend, literally coke all round his nose, just like straight away, he thinks he's someone else because the coke's told him he is.
That,
and it's like, now it's gone from a good time at what could have just been avoided to now it's
a
now
big thing,
having an issue.
And it's like, it literally just didn't need to happen.
And
if you weren't on coke, that probably wouldn't have happened.
If he weren't on coke, that would have 100% not happened. Because his mates weren't on coke, and they came up to me outside and said, he's not like this.
It's just because he's on this.
You're
a different person. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't even know how we got on the topic of that.
I don't know.
Fair.
There we go.
But,
that's how it goes.
Yeah, that was episode 31. Have a Seat podcast. You got any suggestions or anything like that? Socials on the screen. Comment below for any new content. We're always looking for new ideas and stuff, and still figuring out
Yeah,
the
styles
pod, really.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
It's early days still.
It's early. It is early
It's
days.
really
It's
early
episode
days.
31, bro.
That's
It's
what
early days.
We put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
It's early days.
We do. Chill out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll catch you in the next one.